Well, we are continuing our spotlight on science, technology, engineering, and math professions, also known as STEM, and some awesome women in those roles here in Northeast Ohio. This week, we're talking biology with Dr. Nicole Burt, who's a biological anthropologist. She is the curator of the Human Health and Evolutionary Medicine at the Cleveland Museum of Natural History. Modern human is the new concept that I have just delved into here. She basically studies us within centuries, not within
so
eons.
both archaeological and modern humans in, say, the US and Canada. I study diet primarily.
Why is this so important?
Well, I think it's really important to understand how our choices, and that could be cultural or individual choices, affect our overall health. So like chronic disease risk and things like that. Both, it's always important, right?
And they always say you are what you eat.
You are what you eat. That's
what they ate?
Exactly. I use actually stable isotopes to chemically determine what you ate. You literally make your body out of what you eat. So that's the basis of my science.
So you took previous samples, we'll say, and went back to, you could figure out what they ate.
Yeah, so deciduous teeth, which are baby teeth from children in medieval Britain, and you can sample those and figure out what their mothers were eating when they were pregnant with them, what they ate when they were weaned. It's really important to kind of understanding individual life course.
And things have come a long way. People's understanding has come a long way. So your studies have kind of traced that path.
Yeah, so one of the things I do with my research now too is trying to use this really powerful method to understand modern health and weaning and how that affects childhood, because it's important in the past, it's important now.
Well, speaking of childhood, what did you want to be when you were growing up? Did you think, I want to be an anthropological or archaeological blah, blah, blah?
I'm a boring person who always wanted to be an anthropologist. I wanted to be an anthropologist, and so as a little kid, I told everyone I was going to be an anthropologist.
Really?
Went to college, became an anthropologist, so.
So when you were a kid and you sat down and you drew a picture of what you wanted to be, what did that picture include?
Well, I just really was interested in people and why they did what they did, and so that's what I wanted to do. I just was really interested in like where people all over the world, like how they lived, how that affected their lives, and that's what I wanted to do.
So young people out there who are thinking all these career choices, they literally have the world in front of them. If you were to tell them anthropology is so cool because?
Well, I think it's interesting because it's both biology and culture. So you get to study people and be creative about like understanding what people do and what drives them, but also the underlying biology and how that fits together. So both like how our bodies naturally work and what we do to change that.
That is really awesome. Can I still eat cheesecake?
You can. It's everything in moderation. People always get really afraid to eat in front of me.
Very important, because the cheesecake, gotta have the cheesecake. Well, I'll tell you what, February 10th, we have a phenomenal event coming up at the Cleveland Museum of Natural History. You'll get to meet a lot of female scientists. So if you have a young person in your life who is interested in STEM careers and want to meet some of the other girls, come on down to the Natural History Museum. You can find out more information on their website. Thank you for joining us. We're going to talk some more science and your weather forecast coming up.